As we near the end of our time in Seoul, we turn our focus to Korean barbecue.
We're trying two places at opposite ends of the price spectrum that represent experiences not commonly available outside of Korea.
One, a local spot that specializes in unique pork cuts.
The other, a 3-story fortress dedicated to the most premium meat Korea has to offer,
Hanu beef.
where the meal is as educational as it is delicious.
Our first stop is a neighborhood spot called Imganae Dwitgogi. The literal translation is basically Lim family's miscellaneous meats, and it delivers just that. Owner Junho Lim serves a variety of pork parts, many of which we've never had or heard of before.
One of my favorite parts of Korean barbecue in Korea is the prevalent usage of charcoal grills at every table. The smoky campfire smell is strong, and they give you giant bags to put your coats in to protect them from picking up the smell.
We're getting the house special Dwitgogi modum, a trio of pork head cuts.
뒷고기 모둠이라고 해서 뒷고기는 부위가 한 머리 부위에서 한 6부위에서 7부위 정도 있는데 저희는 딱 3부위만 쓰고요. 덜미살, 볼살, 콧등살 이렇게
감사합니다.
The tongs are in Steven's hands now. I'm scared.
I'm conducting the meat. Okay, what are you starting with?
This is the back of the neck.
덜미살 같은 경우에는 기름기가 삼겹살만큼 많은데 삼겹살의 기름은 좀 물컹물컹하다고 해야 되나 하면서 좀 느끼한 부분인데 이 덜미살의 기름은 좀 쫄깃쫄깃하고 기름지지 않은 맛.
Okay.
John.
Oh, that's good.
The meat is incredible. This might be my new favorite Korean barbecue meat.
It's nice and chewy.
You know what it reminds me of? A sausage.
Yeah.
Because it has a natural snap to it.
There's a lot to eat here. But you know what? We forgot our drinks.
One less rodeo, baby. Let's make some somek cocktails. You do the beer, I'll do the soju. Perfect. And then you want to do a little floatski?
Yeah, give me some frog juice. I didn't know you were a pro, Steven.
Cheers. Yeah, that's good.
You know why? I think I'm now just realizing this. Kind of tastes like Sprite.
You know I love Sprite,
If I know
man.
anything
You know
about
I
you,
love
it's that
that.
Steven loves Sprite. All right, now for the next meat.
그리고 볼살 같은 경우에는 기름기가 거의 없는데 부드러우면서도 좀 탄력적인 맛 이런 느낌이었고.
How do you say cheek meat again, Brittney?
볼살.
Bolsa.
Bolsa. Damn it. That I knew that when that came out, that sounded wrong.
The first character, Steven, did better. Second character, Andrew, did better.
Okay. All
Okay,
right. Teamwork.
all right.
Hell yeah.
All right, no.
I'm gonna eat this as a sum now.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do a little bit of green onion. Now I'm gonna take my meat and put it in some somjang. World's best salad right here.
I got some pickled radish. And you know what?
Yeah.
Get some egg in there.
Is that allowed?
It's not common, but you know, do you.
I wonder if you're the first person
No.
to egg their som.
No. Ever been to Texas before? I'm sure they're doing it there. They got those breakfast tacos.
Hey, watch this. This is a scientific method right here.
Nice.
It's gonna come out great.
All
Cheers,
right.
Steven.
Cheers.
2 bites? You can't do 2 bites. I know the rules, baby. That is good. It's all about that cheek meat.
I'm trying to think of an
That's
analogy
good.
for cheek meat.
You don't have to have an analogy. It's cheeks. Cheeks are good. You know, in every context, in every way.
Even butt cheeks?
You had to go crude, didn't you? No, I set you up.
No, you did. I think my cheeks would be tastier than your cheeks. Spicy. Woo!
매워.
매워.
매워. What?
We all just copied Brittney. That's how you say it in Korean. You have to do the hand motion too.
매워.
How do you say nose meat in Korean?
콧등살. So it's like the meat on top of the nose.
콧살은 그 사이사이에 근막이 있어서 굉장히 좀 어떻게 하면 닭똥집 같은 비슷한 식감이라고 해야 되나? 그렇게.
I'm gonna eat mine in my onion juice with
Same.
some onions on top.
Same.
How do you like that?
onion 하세요.
That's so like 2015, 2010s, dude.
Oh, damn, you just got Gen Z roasted.
Cheers.
Cheers. Meat and onion. Match made in heaven.
Yeah. Burgers.
Hot dogs.
Shakshuka? I don't know, that's tomatoes.
You always have this tone where you're like, okay, time to form a list of the thing you just made. And you never get past one. Burgers, hot dogs. Shit. I got one more piece of neck meat with Adam's name on it. You wanna just test it? Adam just ate that like a seagull. It was at the front of his mouth and he went.
They've delineated the menu between two sections. There's the Korean barbecue,
Yeah.
and that section is the after you finish eating Korean barbecue, eat these items. One more thing, 볶음밥.
The way they made this, you just tell the chef has done this a million times.
Egg unintentionally always steals the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. The stone bowl really just adds so much.
See this edge? This is the part that was in contact with the edge of this stone bowl. This would be worth coming for, just for this.
I agree.
We're taking a break from barbecue to take a class at So Good Calli.
We're learning how to make a tojang, a traditional Korean seal. Our instructor, Chongju Kim, is showing us how to carve them by hand out of stone.
Welcome to my studio.
Thank you for having us. So excited for this.
So I prepare the camellia flower tea. This is a
thank
brand
you.
is a green tea from Jeju Island. This is my favorite tea. I hope you like it.
Cheers, Steven.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
I hope you like it.
Oh, it's delicious.
good, yeah.
Thank you.
I work in my studio as a calligrapher and engraver, and you carved your name on stone today. Okay?
Awesome.
So we're carving these?
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna design it and then
Oh,
you would put it in a machine to
I'm
carve for us.
sorry. You design at first, you carve at second. Which alphabet do you want to design with your name? Korean alphabet or English alphabet?
We want to do
wanna
Korean.
do Korean, yeah.
Good choice. Income is very important to sell. It is just like your signature in your home. So we use it on the official document. For example, when you buy a house, when you buy a car, you have to submit the income copy paper from government there.
Wow.
So I keep it in secret place. Yes, sometimes I forget where it is. In that case, you can resist again with a new one.
What happens if we make a mistake?
That will be your signature. Don't worry.
We start off with a practice session on carving the stone.
You carve the 10 long lines on the side of stone with your knife. They will be a trunk of trees.
I'm gonna try it right
Yeah.
now. Okay.
I can't
I'm
even
going.
use with a pencil, so.
The stone is very softer than you thought,
Yes, it's
right?
very soft.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, good. So yeah, your lines are great, but I think it does need more deeper and thicker. So this time, so you carve again on the same spot, just push harder.
Oh no.
It's good. Yeah.
Sorry,
When line
you're
is
doing great.
After,
Okay.
after that, you are going to practice short lines. Short lines will be a branch of your trees.
It's hard to get them really straight. Do you want to see what our stones look like at this point?
I don't.
Steven, yeah, this is the barbecue episode, not the drinking episode.
All right, branches. As somebody who doesn't visualize very well, it's gonna be tough.
And last, you are going to practice a circle. Big one will be a moon. Small dots will be a snowflakes. You poke the knife and spin the stone. Any direction. So if you want a more big one, try again.
Oh, that's the best I've done so far.
That's good. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's bigger than you.
Mine's bigger than yours. Okay, Steven, ready?
Do we want to see this really?
Yeah, yours is good. Honestly, I like yours more than mine because yours is more natural looking.
Thanks, man. Yours is perfect looking.
Next, we write our names in Korean, and our instructor helps us create a stylized version to fit on the square end of the stone. She then shows us how to flip the image so the stamped image isn't backwards.
Trace is a pencil line and flip it over, you can see a mirror image.
Oh, easy. And finally, we carve that mirrored image onto the end of the stone. My hand is a little crampy.
Would you please take out your stamp from the material? Yes. So you hold the ink case left hand tightly and tap, tap, tap. That's right. And then put another hand on top of the stone and then swing the back and forth slightly with pressure. Exactly. Yeah. Is it ready? Yeah.
Might be.
Oh, you need more ink.
Need more ink.
Yeah, okay. Very nice. Ooh, good. Much better, yeah. Push harder.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Great.
look at that, buddy.
Yeah.
Our seals are finished, but we still have some time to kill before our final meal. So we make a quick detour.
Boom, this is it. I want this cute little, what is this, a bunny?
It's a Mashimaro, and we're gonna win this for Annie.
A win for me.
Ah! Wait, I have a strategy. I don't know why, but this helped. Wait,
You screwed it up so badly.
even though I know...
I need this. 2-for-1 deal.
No, I think my shaking thing worked.
No. Oh, wait.
And for our last meal, a chef's tasting menu of Hanu beef. We're dining at Born and Bred, but the restaurant didn't start here. It started as a butcher and distributor at the Mahjong meat market here in Seoul. They then added a small one-table restaurant there, and the success of that eventually led to this.
The restaurant is a collection of different concepts all housed in this one building. There's a butcher shop, casual dining room, and a floor for private dining. But we're headed to the speakeasy-themed basement where Chef Kyunghwan Min is cooking for us. For about $292 per person, you get around 20 courses. Thank you so much for having us. We're really excited for this meal. We've been looking
Super
forward to
excited.
it for months. What sort of experience do you want customers to have when they come to Born and Bred?
일단 여기는 저희가 스픽 이지라고 저희는 표현을 하는데 이번 지하에서 이따가 드실 코스만 하더라도 저희가 14가지 부위가 준비가 되어 있어요. 그래서 되게 다양한 부위가 준비되어 있다는 게 굉장히 강점입니다.
Wow. I can't name 14 cuts of beef. For somebody who would never have heard of Hanwoo, what is Hanwoo?
일단 한우는 자체는 한국 고유의 소예요. 근데 한우를 사실 많은 분들이 물어보세요. 와규랑 사실 뭐 호주 와규랑 한우 차이가 뭐냐. 근데 저는 항상 설명을 할 때는 사실 보면은 이 한우 자체는 일본소랑 미국소의 딱 중간점에 있어요. 근데 사실 일본소는 너무 이렇게 지방이 많아서 가끔씩 좀 금방 질릴 때가 있고 미국소는 그에 반면에 너무 지방기가 없고 너무 리인할 때가 있어요. 근데 한우는 딱 중간에 있어서 굉장히 그 밸런스도 사실 굉장히 좋고 되게 쉽게 질리지가 않고 그리고 일본소보다는 좀 더 식감이 좀 더 있어서 좀 더 씹는 맛도 있는.
Before our first bite, we are shown the first two cuts we will eventually be trying. There's tenderloin. That's the starting meat? Oh my gosh. And also strip loin. While chef cooks those, we are served our first course, which they call a welcoming dish.
So this one is the very first welcoming dish, 갈비탕. So 갈비탕 is basically the ribs broth. We boiling for 2 days. And there also we use the morel mushroom inside. So we filled the 3 different kind of mushroom, and then we made a morel dumpling.
You said you combined 3 mushrooms into 1 mushroom?
Yes.
The broth is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I like the concept of a welcoming gift food. It's prolonging the experience.
I feel like I'm on a roller coaster right now. Like I just latched in. I'm going up the tracks.
The second course is Ilnyckyj.
And then this one is our second welcoming dish. Today we prepare the Ilnyckyj, so Korean version of the beef tartare. So for this beef tartare, we use the chuck tender. It's the front leg of the cow. It has a very nice chewy texture when it glows. And there also we made a plate with the shoulder blade here.
I only just realized that was a bone.
That's a bone.
Right here? Yeah.
Yeah, because this cut is located right front of the here. That's why we made a plate with the shoulder blade.
Cheers. John.
Yeah.
And this one is our last, the welcoming dish. It's a homemade bresaola ham. We made with iron. We cure with the salt and the wine. And then we dry age like 2 months in our fridge.
That's why it has that dark color on the outside?
Yes.
Wow.
Now is in Korea, the strawberry is in season. So I'm going to serve with the strawberry and the bresaola ham together. It's gonna be a third welcoming dish.
Thank you. What's that garnish, chef?
This one is the vanilla oil.
Vanilla oil? Did I hear that right?
So please try it all together. And that's the sweet and salty.
That's amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know what it is, but it tastes exactly like a red Pez. I think it's the flour. Something about the floral taste of the flour. It reminds me so much of the red colored candy. Yours is much nicer than Pez.
Thank you.
It's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. If we had to cook that steak, we would have done it wrong. We would have cooked it and eaten it.
Every time I've ever cooked steak at home, I've eaten it straight off the cutting board, and I didn't even sit down.
Tenderloin. After resting, it's reheated a bit, sliced, and then topped with truffle. Oh my God. Stop. Stop it, no.
You don't like truffle?
I love truffle.
We're instructed to try the steak first without any truffle. Oh, I touched the steak and it was so tender. Like, I pushed it with my knife. Do you see that? Do you see that? Oh my God, it's a marshmallow.
Next, the strip loin served with yuzu mustard. Okay.
A deeper beef flavor than the first bite. And then a sea pineapple as a palate cleanser.
So this one has a very sweet ocean flavor in it. So we put the 3 different kind of seaweed inside. So tonight also I will serve a lot of meat. So you need a palate cleanser.
I see.
It's a very similar flavor with the oyster. This one has a very sweet ocean flavor.
Oh, it's soft.
Ooh.
So actually in Korean culture, is once we finish the sea pineapple, we use this shell as a soju glass.
Really?
We're gonna have to get the camera on Lizzie for this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Lizzie, you ready for your palate
I was
cleanser?
ready to pass it off to Brittney very discreetly.
You don't have to eat it if you don't.
Yeah, if you, no.
I mean, you don't have to.
The camera's fine.
So how was the monge, the sea pineapple?
Oh, it's
Very refreshing.
very light though. Yeah, I like it.
If you like it, you can drink the juice as well.
Oh, yeah.
2 more cuts, skirt and tenderloin chain. The skirt is served with sunchoke pickle. You know when you first bite into a stick of gum,
Yeah.
and it's like the best, juiciest bite?
Yes, fresh.
That sensation is literally this skirt meat.
The tenderloin chain with house-made onion and apple soy sauce.
So for this cut, is already seasoned. So no salt, no pepper.
This is just like in a sushi omakase when
Yeah.
they're like, please no soy sauce. Please
Yes.
no soy sauce. It's ready. Okay, that was my favorite so far.
Everything has been excellent so far, but 8 courses in, things really start to get interesting. A tenderloin chain in a Seoul-style marinade of leek, Asian pear, and sesame oil, but it's cooked in a way we've never seen before.
And then also I brought the ice in here. So for this top plate, I'm going to put on the ice like this.
Wait, what? That's the opposite of what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Actually, this one is our ancestors' way to cook. The name of this technique, we call 설야멸. So meaning of 설 is a snow, and then the ya is the night, and then the 멸 is a fine something. So meaning of 설야멸 is good to eat during snowy night. So if I put on the snow like this, I can prevent the overcook.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so this is a reference to a very old way of cooking.
Oh yeah. So actually in Joseon era, that time was the farming society. So they cannot have cow easily. Only they can have cow like very sick cow or the very old cow. That's why all the cow was very tough and then kind of smelly from the
I feel like so many of the best dishes and cooking methods come from when you have ultra constraints.
Right.
And usually poverty is one of those.
For sure.
Situation. They had these tough cows, but
Yeah.
they made it work. And now they have snowboarding steaks.
Snowboard steaks.
It's very soft, right?
Yeah, it's tremendous.
This really works.
They should make pillows like this.
This one gonna be a second, the palate cleanser. So we prepare the jelly with the cheonaeang, this orange from the Jeju Island. And then the skin, we cook with the champagne vinegar and pineapple sage. So you can eat the skin as well.
Thank you. Portion size, perfect.
Oh, thank you. It's very refreshing, right?
That's very good.
And then this cut is the hanger, actually the cover of the liver. So you can feel the iron flavor from the hanger.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had a hanger steak so many times, I never knew that. Then, tri-tip carpaccio with truffle. And outside skirt.
Try it. So a lot of juice inside, very gamey.
You know what I just noticed after this one hit my plate? Because of the way it's being ventilated in this room, like the beef smell doesn't quite hit you until it's on your plate, in your face. Whereas normally at barbecue, it's like there's beef smells everywhere. It's actually, the smoke is being like sucked down into the grill, which I don't know how that works. Look how much juice is it. It was like a tiny piece of meat, but like look at the amount of juice.
So how you guys feeling? Is okay? It's not free yet, right?
Yeah. How far in the meal are we?
It's your middle of the hour.
Oh, middle?
Yeah. So please pace yourself, okay? Still like long way to go.
Okay.
And then the next one is we call 사슬적. So meaning of 사슬적 is chain meat. We use the two different kind of ingredients, the fish and the cow. So inside of the shape of the 사슬적 is a fish and beef like this. And they also follow our ancestors' way again. So if you see the surface of the 사슬적, we fold with the wet paper. Long time ago, they don't have any steamer or oven. So basically, they try to keep the moisture inside of the meat. So I will grill with wet paper for this.
That whole thing is going on. Oh.
Isn't that gonna catch on fire?
Oh no.
No? Okay. Jeez. Okay, here we go. This is very tamale-esque.
Oh, yeah. I see where you're going.
Yeah. See, that's not what you were thinking it's gonna look like.
No.
Huh?
This one is doenjang, the soybean paste.
Yeah.
I am starting to get very full. I'm probably gonna
Really?
start eating half portions because I'm dying.
I'm not, because I'm good at eating.
Look.
Steven, you want to get up and film for a while, burn some calories?
Do you want to film for a while, burn some
yeah,
calories?
sure, yeah, switch. Let's switch in.
Does that mean you're going to sit next to me, Adam?
Yeah, can I be trusted here?
Steven, get over here.
Oh, yeah. Is that autofocus?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the aperture, huh?
Don't touch the lens.
I did not, I fixed it.
You getting this, Steven?
Zoom in.
I hope so.
Did you have some of the white kimchi yet? You should have some of that. Eat some right now.
And then this one is 사슬적. So try with the fish and then beef together. The Korean version of the serpent turf.
Wow. I've never eaten anything like that.
You know, I mean, this is so stupid. I would love to be able to breathe underwater and...
Of all the directions I thought you might have gone in, being a merman during this meal is not one that I had in my cards.
And then I brought one pot. I will show you the pot.
Wow.
That's a hat.
Yeah, it's an upside down iron hat.
Yeah. Actually, this one was the battle helmet during the Joseon Dynasty.
No way, really?
Jeongol is the Korean version of the hot pot.
Oh.
So we call Jeongol. So actually, this one is the beginning of the Jeongol. During the Joseon Dynasty, all the soldiers wore this helmet. And then when they get hungry, they flip over the head. and then they make a nice broth. And then they grill the meat, the side of the here. That's the beginning of this pot. Now I'm preparing the jeongul, the mushroom hot pot. So this plate, I'm going to grill.
On the side. Oh man,
And then for this ribeye, are we going to serve it with the mushroom broth?
Bro.
this is the best meal I've ever been to.
Yeah. No,
I didn't think I would be getting so much fun history out of this.
every dish, the intentionality and story behind it is on point.
Do you think it was a tactical advantage for the soldiers to go into battle smelling like
sure.
delicious soup?
Isn't that like Alden Brown's like one thing? Like every device in the kitchen has to have more than one purpose.
Yeah, this one is soup, grilling meat, and battle. Did we get a photo of this yet on the?
So for this plate, please try it with the fresh wasabi and the wasabi leaves, pickle, 장아찌 together.
This is the beef belly.
Of the brisket.
Pickled wasabi.
I know.
And then the kalbi. The one is the finger meat. That's the typical the kalbi sauce. So this broth is we mix with the mushroom stock and then the brisket broth.
Steven,
Yeah.
this is a very nice spoon. So we've had kind of an oscillation of heavy beef course and refreshing course.
Yeah.
This one is a combination of
Okay.
I haven't even had the cheeseburger yet.
This is a cheeseburger?
both. Cheeseburger?
If you want, I can serve you a cheeseburger.
I would eat a cheeseburger.
It's better than In-N-Out. So this one is the Seoul style bulgogi pot. We always cook with the broth like this. The bulgogi has a very mild flavor. So only Seoul style of the bulgogi is wet. Other bulgogi is very dry. So before the Korean War is when we cook the bulgogi, we use the premium cuts. The example, the tenderloin or the ribeye. But after the Korean War, they cannot find the premium cuts. So they use the cheap part of the cow. They freeze, they try to make thin slice because they try to make it soft with the cheap part of the cow.
Oh.
That's why nowadays, or the bulgogi cut is very thinly sliced.
Oh.
And then this origin of the bulgogi is from the Pyongyang, from the North Korea. So North Korea people, they moved to Seoul after the Korean War. They made this dish. So origin of this bulgogi from the Pyongyang.
Oh. The Seoul-style bulgogi and kalbi short rib are served as part of a rice set with banchan.
So purpose of the bansang is for the making sam, because in Korea we have a sam culture. Actually, the best way to eat the kalbi and bulgogi with the steamed rice.
That's the best thing. Amazingly, there's still more food.
Meat pie, full of beef, mozzarella. Ooh, sorry, I saw the cheese come at it. And mushrooms. And this isn't the cheeseburger.
No, that's not a cheeseburger.
I learned so much tonight.
Yeah.
Soup helmet. What else did I
Soup
learn?
helmet.
There was soup helmet. There was a hanger steak tastes like iron because it's near the liver.
Effie, baby.
Amazingly, there is still more food. A bowl of beef pho. Ooh, you're gonna love this.
Oh.
You're like wearing the bowl as a mask.
And then the hamburger. This patty, we use the brisket and the lump.
Beef and onion.
Beef and onion, yeah. Is the burger a normal part of the menu?
So no, actually no. So what if someone would request, we serve.
Thank you.
Adam, we got your burger. Come eat it with us.
A toast to Chef to one of the most special meals I've ever had in my life. Thank you so
Pleasure.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was good.
Yeah, that's great.
You want more? I will still have one more piece.
That's a good burger.
I told you.
What is dessert though? What is it?
Bingsu.
Oh, we gotta do dessert.
Lychee bingsu. Lychee.
Oh.
So on the bottom, we put the lychee jelly, and then 4 different kind of herbs. So please mix well.
It's very pretty.
Do you have this instinctual reaction to blow on stuff that's cold,
Yes.
even though it's not hot?
It's like when you turn the radio down when you're driving. You're finding a parking spot.
Yeah. It's like, shh, everybody. This is the perfect dessert for that meal. What's the matter, brain freeze?
That sounds good.
It's really cold.
This is great.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
Are you open tomorrow?
Yeah.
Born and Bred was an amazing meal. And at its price point, it ought to be. But what we loved most about both of our barbecue experiences is the depth of knowledge and care these chefs bring to their work. We've seen that there can be so much nuance with every distinct cut of meat. And it's the specificity in both these meals that make them great.